if you're watching in the live video sales group, thank you. And if you found me on YouTube, awesome. Okay, so this is episode 10, but it's the last episode this year because it's the 31st December, and the graphic showing that there are 30 seconds to go. So you'll see me in 30 seconds time. Okay, so I think everything's ready. Pretty sure if I get the agenda set up and go to the top of the agenda, then we can actually make a start. So countdown with me, 10, 9, well, it's going faster than I'm counting, so I'll leave it until it's gone, and then I will appear on screen. Okay, let's stop the snow, and just give me a second. I need to go over here and get rid of the countdown, get rid of the snow. Okay, so how are we all? I'm just trying to get things right. This is the last show of the year, and well, apart from one in actual fact, because I will be live, as we'll see in a moment. Okay, right, plans for the new year are that we're going to continue with the Amazon Live training and hopefully get more and more people involved and get more and more people being Amazon influencers, Amazon rising stars, and Amazon insiders. Okay, so let's hide one graphic. So I'm just going to hide that graphic. No, I'm not. I'm going to, well, what I should, okay. I need all graphics on screen. Okay, so hello and thank you for watching live. I do appreciate it, and say good morning to last day of the year. Say good morning to Chris, and Chris is saying hello from Belgium. Welcome, Chris. It's not snowing today. Normally we have this picture of Dickensian Christmas where the snow is falling round about, and we're not got that this year. At the moment, it is 15 degrees outside, which is 59 degrees Fahrenheit, which is unheard of in recent times. We are promised snow mid-January, but at the moment we're living in what our spring weather, and a record may well be set in the UK today for the highest temperature on 31st of December. So anything's possible. Now we're going to take our trip. I'm going to hide that for a moment. I'm going to take our trip over to here, and here of course is the Amazon Live page. Just let me shrink myself. I'm a bit rusty. I've not actually broadcast for a week, and you do get rusty. So we're back. Okay, and say good morning to Mr. John Upton. Weather's good in Solihull. Got some sun. Yes, indeed. Indeed. It's sunny outside. We're going for a walk later. Right. Okay. Now, this is the Amazon Live page as it stands at the moment. This is a live screen share. And there's only one live broadcast at the moment, because we've got to remember that it is only 7:44 on the east coast of the United States. So very few people are actually up and watching Amazon, not on the last day of the year. They'll probably be joining in the sales tomorrow. So this is Shop LC, and they're live at the moment, and they have 18 people watching, which shows that there isn't an audience today. I'm going to go live anyway, but you can see that people are actually commenting and following. The white marker means that somebody's actually followed, and the idea is to get as many followers as possible, so that people get notified when you go live and you get regular viewers, and that's the general idea. And the first target, well, primary target is 2,000, but that takes a lot of doing, especially if you're not American. Need to look at that in the new year as ways of actually increasing number of followers, because from the US you have to. I'm happy it's not snowing. Snow is beautiful and you don't have to travel to work. That's true. Yeah, I'll take that, Chris. Snow is wonderful when it first falls, and then it turns a dirty grey and mushy, and then it freezes, and then it's horrible. But it is good when it first falls. And over to Chris again, and Chris is saying, hello, John. Happy New Year's Eve from Chris to John. Always like it when people start actually chatting. I saw Peter Stewart out and about earlier this morning on mobile. Right, okay, so let's just continue our tour. So nobody's really awake in the US yet. I'm thinking of actually changing the time of this show to 5 p.m. UK. I can't do that though, really. I have to work on something. Okay. But thank you for watching live. So you can actually comment on a live broadcast. You can actually ask questions and you can follow. And the other thing you can do is unmute. Now, if I press play, that will bring us up to date. I'm going to turn the sound off. Yeah. So when you're actually watching somebody unmute, now they're selling jewelry at the moment, and this is a brand channel. What happens is brands do tend to get some viewers, but not as many viewers as we do. Strange, really, that brands are not as heavily watched as, well, apart from one brand. There's a new trend which started earlier this week, and that is basically sponsoring shows. But the sponsors in this case were Hyundai, and they were sponsoring a broadcaster who was selling jewelry. And there was a competition, a Hyundai competition, I think. So more and more people are actually seeing the value of Amazon Live. Speaking of which, where is Amazon Live going? I can bring up on screen this. Okay. What happened was this. Put it full screen. That full screen. Earlier this week, GMA, otherwise known as Good Morning America, did a piece on live selling. So it heavily featured Amazon live selling. And that's the direction things are going in. This is going to go mainstream. This is going to go global. And once you've gotten Good Morning America, then you've actually landed. So Amazon Live being featured several times during this 8-minute piece on Good Morning America got free publicity, as did everybody who was broadcasting at the time. So this is the way things are going to go. The people are actually, hang on, something's annoying me. If I put my hand up, you'll see what's annoying me at the moment when I click this button. Okay, and I'm back. I'm not sure whether I've frozen or not. If you're still watching me, can you tell me whether I've frozen or not? And whether you can hear me or not? I'm going to hide that. Right. I don't know what happened then. I have no idea what happened. Let's try that again, shall we? So what was annoying me, it's taking a bit to get used to, is this. Okay. And I'm just experimenting with it. Right, I've switched it off now. But BeLive is, as said on the BeLive webpage, is now based on NVIDIA technology, which means all sorts of wonderful things are going to happen to our videos in the coming weeks and months. It's going to be a great improvement. And Chris is saying it's okay now. Good. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have don't know what happened, but I'm back to normal. Thank you for confirming that, Chris. Yeah, I mean, yes, interesting. But I mean, this is live video. Things go wrong, and when things go wrong, you've got to keep patient. I was going to refresh, but I didn't get as far as refreshing the screen. It actually corrected itself. I was just displaying a video on screen, and that didn't go well, strictly according to plan. I'm going to go picture in picture again. Okay, so this is the live Amazon live page. And if I go to browse, yeah, which leaves that page alone, and I go to streaming soon. Okay, the next stream on Amazon Live today is one that we all recognize. I'm live on, and this is what gets me. This is a totally different approach from Facebook and YouTube. Amazon are actually highlighting all their broadcasters. They're doing free publicity for everybody, and everybody gets a share of the limelight. And this is priceless. I mean, this is one of the reasons that the BeLive logo is on there, because everybody who visits this page will see me, lights, camera, action, and the fact that what I've actually also done is changed the card. I've taken the Amazon Live logo off because I am on Amazon Live, so it's pointless saying this is Amazon Live, and I've put the items I'm talking about: webcams, audio gear, microphones, live video, and Fitbits. So anybody seeing that knows what I'm going to be talking about during the live broadcast. I think that makes a deal of difference when people are actually coming to watch you, that they actually know what you're going to be talking about. So lights, camera, action is all about what's on the card. So it does what it says on the tin, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm so grateful to Amazon Live. I've had a brilliant, I mean, I started in August. I had a brilliant 5 months on Amazon Live. I've made real dollars, and I'll continue to do so. And I've got free products. Okay, this one I shall be showing you later. Let's just, right, okay, I'm actually using, just so you know, I'm actually in the BeLive studio, and this is not XSplit VCam. This is BeLive. This is BeLive background removal. And just my acid test of any background removal may or may not work. Is I've got 10 fingers. I've got slight tearing, but it's pretty darn good. And the thing you've got to do is actually you've got to sit still whilst you're actually broadcasting and look at the camera. I'm getting better at that because I have a brand new studio. Over Christmas, Angelica and I, or rather Angelica, built a new studio with a new desking area. And my monitor is now directly in front of me. My Microsoft Surface Book 2 is to the side of me. I've got all my demonstration products all to hand, and I can just pick them up and talk about them. And the other thing is that my camera is better placed so that I can look directly at the camera and still see what's actually going on screen. So what you should feel in 2022 is that I'm actually looking at the camera, and that's because I'm actually looking at the camera. It's a lot easier because of the way things are. The camera is better placed. I just need to shrink myself a little bit, and everything will fit in perfectly. Okay, now another thing that's actually occurring, I can hide that and bring this up on screen. Okay. Now this is Broadcasting Assistant. Okay. What is Broadcasting Assistant? It's a piece of software that I've written over the last 10 days to help all live broadcasters, especially BeLive broadcasters, to make life easier and a picture's worth 1,000 words. So Broadcasting Assistant will be available in January. I'm looking for beta testers. I'll start advertising tomorrow, but I'm going to tell you what it's all about. Okay, and to do that, I'm going to go off screen, and there we have it. So this in actual fact is a piece of software that's being screen shared. And basically you can upload, and I just need to go here. You can upload product images, okay, from your hard drive. So these are not being brought through to BeLive, they're just stored on the hard drive. And I can cycle through the product images. Okay, so the HD77 speaker we saw a moment ago, Microsoft Surface Book 2, home gimbal, the D-Link Wi-Fi, and of course our beloved aftershocks. Okay, and the Fitbit. Okay, surprisingly, over the last 4 months since I've been doing this seriously, I saw quite a lot of Fitbits. Okay, so the first thing is that you can store product images in the carousel, and there is no limit to the number of products you can actually store, and you can flip backwards and forwards whilst you're live. So it stores images, and just to reiterate, what we're talking about is Broadcasting Assistant, which is something new. Before I got involved in live broadcasting, which is 6 years ago now, I was, and still am, as I'm proving to myself again, a software engineer. I write software, and I've written software that's been used around the globe, in Australia, in England, in Scotland. Well, quite a few different places, and it did get me out to Australia several times. But when I met live broadcasting, I fell in love, and live broadcasting is now my thing, as well as training as well. But the Broadcasting Assistant is free to everybody. Now, the thing is that the Broadcasting Assistant is a portable studio, because this software works perfectly on BeLive. I mean, I've been testing it on BeLive for the last few days, and it works perfectly. And it means that I can flick from one product to another as I talk about it. Now, the benefit of this is if I'm broadcasting an Amazon Live, the people on Amazon Live can see it down the carousel. People watching on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter don't know what I'm talking about, because you can't see it, because you can't see the carousel unless you're on Amazon Live. So this means that when I'm actually broadcasting, I'm going to go here again. When I'm actually broadcasting, not only can people see me on screen, but they can see the product on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and my website. That makes it a lot easier to understand what I'm actually talking about. And over to Chris. I just saw the light blue screen and you and a little friend. Perhaps I was missing something. Oh, this happened the other day, Chris. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay. 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to do this again. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm going to close that. Okay, I'm going to come back to me. I'm glad this is. Can you see me? Yeah, my hands are going up and down. Okay, there is a bit of lag. I don't know what's causing that. Let's screen share again, and let's see if we can get this going, because this is going to be interesting, especially this afternoon. I did 4 tests the other day, and the first one was a total washout. Right, okay, Chris, thank you for watching. Can you see the picture on screen at the moment? Okay, so you should have me bottom right, and you should have lights, camera, action in the background. Yeah. This is just a standard screen share. And okay, or can you see it now? Right, okay. Let's start again, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to come back to me. Let's start again. Okay, so the idea is that you can actually show products on screen, and the products will show on Amazon Live, but also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and the website. So when I'm actually talking about something, you can see what I'm talking about, like the home gimbal or the T-Link Deco or Aftershocks headphones. Now, hopefully you can see the Aftershocks, Chris. That would be good. Okay. And the whole idea is that I'm getting practice with this. I think I know what I did wrong then. The whole idea is that you've got the whole of your product list. Now, you're not limited to 10 items. You can have hundreds of different items. This is just a screen share. And the first thing you can have is items. Okay. And hopefully that is visible. And Chris is saying yes, just to show that it's live. Okay. So I'm going to bring it on screen again. I think this is what I need to do while I'm talking. Look at the camera. Okay, so you've got basically a database behind this, which has got all the products in it, and you've got the descriptions. Then you've got the images. The next thing I did was to say, right, okay, if I can do that for product images, then I can also do it for cards, like the BeLive show cards. Okay, so I've got the BeLive show cards in there, and I can bring those on screen at any time. I can go right back to the beginning and go through the Amazon Live training, which is what we're doing in January. Create an account on Amazon, become a rising star, become an Amazon insider, and go through the influencer rising star and Amazon insider. Now, the thing about that is that and Chris is saying, okay, I see everything now perfectly good. The thing about this is that I can add cards at any time. I could even add cards when I was live, and I can show the images on screen, and I can just cycle backwards and forwards whilst appearing on screen with the images. So just to recap, we've got the product images, we have the info images, okay, and I can cycle through those. And just a reminder, this is the new broadcasting assistant software, which I am releasing in January to make everybody's life a lot easier. And the thing about this is that this software is designed to work perfectly on BeLive, but is also cross-platform. Okay, now, the other thing that if I go here is that I can also have text. And let's just go through the text. I can show, let's just go side by side for now. Okay, so I can show text on screen. Now, this is text that ordinarily I'd had to stop and type it whilst I was live. Now I can have a lot of preset phrases which show up on screen whilst I'm live. As it says there, this message box can be used to display any text you like during a broadcast. And this afternoon, I'll be saying, welcome to Lights, Camera, well, on Monday, I'll be saying, welcome to Lights, Camera, Action with Stephen Healy and Nick Wood, live from England. On next Thursday, I'll be saying, welcome to Lights, Camera, Action with Stephen Healy and Marco Novo, live from England and Portugal. And I don't have to type that, I've only just got to type that once. And it's in my, I need words for this. It's in my carousel, we'll say for the moment. And when I broadcast, on Amazon Live for broadcasting with BeLive and OneStream Live. And of course, today, wishing everybody, well, I'll say this personally, wishing everybody who's watching a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. So, if you ask me what I did over Christmas, I did enjoy Christmas. I did enjoy the turkey and the trimmings and everything, but also put my software hat on again, and I started writing software. And the result of that is Broadcasting Assistant. This is the first time that anybody anywhere has actually seen it. It's only been in existence for about 5 days, but I think this for 2022 is going to make a lot of people's lives easier when live broadcasting, because if you can flick between, I'm just going to bring it up, if you can flick between your show card, okay, and product images. So we can show product images, we can show cards in relation to the broadcast, okay, and if I go into there, I can pick a card. All the cards are indexed, okay, so if I go here, okay, then as you can see, Ask Angelica is in there too. I'm hopefully this is still working perfectly, but Ask Angelica, OBS Ninja, and live broadcast using BeLive and OneStream. So in other words, I need to bring that up again. Now I've lost it. Now I brought it back. Okay, right, come here. Broadcasting Assistant is going to change the way that I broadcast this afternoon. The first live use of this software is going to be when I go live on Amazon Live at 2 o'clock. I've still got to set the broadcast up, but I will be going live at 2 o'clock for about an hour. And then we're going to have a last day of the year walk to local park with a coffee, hopefully if we time it just right. So the new year holds a great deal of promise for live broadcasting and from BeLive. We're going to be looking at going live on Amazon Live and selling Amazon products. We're going to be looking at going live on Facebook and selling products that you choose, and live on YouTube and products that you choose. We may also look at other selling platforms where BeLive can now broadcast to, because BeLive has got RTMP, and that means we can broadcast to virtually any site that accepts RTMP. Also, exciting, Amazon Live is exciting, but is the Broadcasting Assistant software, which I'm looking forward to promoting. It's totally free to anybody who wants to use it. That's about it, really. Yeah, okay. Well, that was I'm going to take that off. So just a reminder, this is Broadcasting Assistant, and it's available to everybody, and it works extremely well on BeLive. And it's the ability to show images for product. It's the ability to show, hang on, something's happened. Okay, just a second, I'll be back in a second. I just want to finish this off. To show information cards, okay, and also to show notes. Okay, wow, thank you so much, Stephen. You're welcome, Chris. You're welcome, Chris. It's my New Year's present to everybody, I think. And it's the only thing I'm going to concentrate on what I can do, and what I can do is product images, show card images, and text on screen. And I think it's going to work exceedingly well, because you can have videos. I'm on BeLive, so I can have videos on screen. I can have 2 cameras on screen. Hello, right? Not to get too carried away, but I can through have the video, and in addition to the video, then I can also have, as we'll get to it in a minute, the image. Okay, so I've got the video on screen. So an exciting 2022 is ahead of us. Live video is the best way to actually get our message out, and I'm looking forward to spending 2022 with you, and to actually helping everybody with Broadcast Assistant, which is Broadcasting Assistant. I only named this about an hour ago. I've been playing with names over the weekend, but I thought Broadcasting Assistant was the, he says, it does what it says on the tin. Okay, it's an assistant for when you're actually live broadcasting. So because I can quickly switch over to here, and I can wish everybody a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. I'll see you all again in 2022, unless you catch me live on Amazon Live at 2 o'clock today. But thank you for watching. Take care, and bye for now. Broadcasting Assistant. That's the one. That's a wrap.